Since 2015, it's been our pleasure entertaining you. From brass commentary, controversial interviews, and sexy cave crushes, we have given you our all. We've seen other shows come and watched them go. But Inside the Cave is still here. Inside the Cave. Thought-provoking ignorance. Guaranteed. Thought-provoking ignorance. The best blend of hip-hop and R&B with special guests and cave crush interviews. Inside the Cave is now on Indie Central Radio. You're about to go inside the cave. The cave. Inside the cave.
Let's do it, yo.
Then it's on.
All right, here we go. Welcome back Inside the Cave, the last show of 2018. We got a jam-packed house, it looks like, man. So, got a lot to talk about today. No news, none of that stuff. We having fun all day. Last show of 2018, all right? I am CB at I'm the Real CB, and I swear I don't believe that Velly and Sid got to be the same person, because they have never been on the show at the same time. Season of Sid here 2 weeks in a row, and Velly is nowhere to be found.
Hey, what can I say, man? Mind your fucking business.
I swear y'all the same people, man.
Maybe we are. That's why I said, mind your fucking business. Ain't that not doing good deeds? It's the holiday season.
Ladies, let's tell the truth. Talk about it with Sly.
What's up, everybody? Happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa, and all of that. Happy New Year to you.
The Southern baby, Alabama's own Big Dawg.
Hey, man, country rap tune's gonna be crazy today.
What's up with it, man?
Hey, man, we going straight to live crew, Uncle Luke.
All right.
What you know about that, Ro?
Cuz is in the building. What's up,
I know
Cuz?
a little something. I'm old enough to remember that.
I didn't introduce Ro yet. Cuz, what's up, man?
Yo, what up, fam? What's good, everybody? It's been a little while.
Yes. You get that feedback? You got a lot of feedback, I heard.
Yeah, man, I see. Shit been piling up.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just do a few of them. And the Cleese Report podcast with Roland.
What's up, fellas? What's up, lady? And what's up, people? How y'all doing today? Got my tinfoil hat on, extra tight.
The lovely, the beautiful, and the talented Cat.
Hi, happy holidays, everybody.
What's up with it, Cat?
Hey, Cat.
We got a lot going on today, man. I'm just telling you right now, we having a lot of fun. By the way, later on in the show, for everybody listening on Indie Central, we playing a new joint by Atlanta rapper named E-Dub Dollar, calling in. You can listen to that full interview on InsideTheCavePodcast.com right now. But we actually playing his music on Indie Central Radio. We're gonna get Mike Jones to actually add it to the playlist, so you can hear it just on Indie Central, not just on Inside the Cave. All right, E-Dub's calling in. Dog, my bad. Dub Dollars, my fault, not E-Dub. That's my nigga E-Dub. Shout out to E-Dub. Moved to LA, man, doing it big out there. This is Dub's Dollars. Remind me to edit that. Dub's Dollars calling. My bad.
There go his career.
My bad. Shout out to Dub's Dollars, man. You can check out that interview with Dub's Dollars on InsideTheCavePodcast.com or wherever you listen to podcasts. We're playing this joint Smoke later on in the show on Indie Central Radio. Shout out to E-Dub too, though. All right. Also, if Valleyville or St. Andrew or whatever he's calling himself acts right, we will have the season finale of Last Night in Vegas featuring Cherry Johnson. I think somebody gets some from what I saw, I saw previews of it. So St. Andrew or Valleyville or whatever he's going by lately gets his act together. We will have the season finale of Last Night in Vegas today on Inside the Cave. All right. Hey, before we get into the show, I want to do a couple little feedback real quick. Since Cousin Lamar is here.
Got an opinion? Let your voice be heard. Want to change the direction of the show? Talk your tell us how you really feel.
I might just say how I feel.
Listeners' feedback with Cousin Lamar on Inside the Cave.
Cuz, what we got for our feedback?
All right.
right. So first up, we got Lance. Lance is writing in. He says, that's how you start the show. Balls deep in it. You know you done fucked up. I hope the Cave get credit because Junior interview gonna have me listening to Steve Morning Show. I didn't even know he had a radio still on.
Yeah, shout out to Lance the Trucker. Lance said some other feedback in, but that's the most recent thing. Shout out to everybody that's still listening. What up, Lance? All right, what else, cuz?
All right, then we got Carolyn. Carolyn writes in saying, how come you guys didn't answer Kat's question? At what point do men celebrate their boy getting married? And when are you going to read my question for Kat's Corner?
Okay, we're going to read the question for Kat's Corner that you told me was supposed to be anonymous today. And as far as question about men getting married, I don't remember.
All right, and then next up we got looks like Nina. Nina writes in saying, how do you know the girl from Family Matters? She said that you all grew up together. You grew up in LA? And then she says, why would you spin K Love the poet message like that? Shaking my head. We are all black, light or dark. Then she says, Junior nailed it when it comes to General Motors. Great interview.
Yeah, I thought we was having fun with K Love. That's all. It was a great interview. I enjoyed it. Shout out to K Love, the poet. I thought it was nice. Light skin, dark skin, we all brothers and sisters. It was just nothing but jokes. All right, what else we got, cuz?
All right, the next up we got looks like Marche. Marche says, K Love, the poet, is dope and a phenomenal poet.
Yes, she is.
What's up? And then we got Troy. Troy writes in saying, Junior interview is funny. He's not lying about the Texas plant. That's why I got the fuck from down there. The line never stops 7 days a week.
Yep, I hope I never got to go down there. All right, what else we got, cuz?
All right, and then let's see. Next up, looks like we got a new listener. It says, I'm a new listener, and I must say I love the show. I like everything from the interesting topics to the guest interviews to listening to the different perspectives of the cast. You don't have to agree with everything, but I feel it's a well-balanced show. Keep up the great work. And then look like call sign B Lamb or Blam 19.
Yeah. All right, cool. Thanks for listening. You got a shirt. All right, what else we got?
All right, then we got Dominique. Dominique Sobs says, good morning. I would like to say I enjoy the show and all the topics, but just some feedback. Last week during Sly's topic, the music was too loud. Either he needs to speak up or the music needs to be lowered so that it's clear. You can hear him, but to the listeners, he sounds far away. I know this was a problem in the beginning when he first started. I look forward to listening to this week's discussion. Outside of that, everyone is doing a great job.
Shout out to Sly. Sly getting his people to check in and keep us in line. Shout out to Sly.
That's what I'm saying. Them dollars go a long way, bro.
Attaboy, Sly. What else we got, cuz?
All right, and then it looks like last one, we got Donna Pruitt. Donna writes in saying, hello, Inside the Cave podcast crew. Sly introduced me to Inside the Cave podcast. Y'all are crazy hilarious. I love the podcast. I'm playing catch up on all the past episodes. It's annoying. It annoys me when I have to press pause because I am interrupted by a work call. Keep delivering laughs with great, thoughtful, and relevant content. The last night in Vegas is awesome.
Yes, and hopefully we'll have the season finale of Last Night in Vegas later on in the show. All right, everybody listen on Indie Central. We'll be right back with more Inside the Cave. All right, here we go. This is welcome back to Inside the Cave. You know how we start the show today. We told you last week this is how we starting the show today. You guys seen this meme on social media. You see it a lot. I don't know who need to hear this, but come on, Sly, what we got, man?
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you a Bulls fan, you need to get your fucking life together.
Yeah, it's time to switch teams. Yeah, you're totally right. I left the Bulls in '99. So I saw the writing on the wall.
After they don't win the championship.
Yeah, you're damn right. You damn right. You damn right. What they say, buy low, sell high. I sold right when Jordan walked away. That was the best time to sell. All right. That's a business move, said. I don't know.
Married to the Bulls for 6 years and divorced.
Yeah, you goddamn right. I don't know who need to hear this, but come on, bro. What you got?
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if your new boo won't let you see her during the day, won't let you see her naked, or won't let you see baby pictures, then you dating a man.
Damn.
Goddamn, bro.
Yeah, he ain't lying though. Especially if your new boo is in the ATL. Who said that?
That boy Dub Dollar Trump, you get your ass.
Oh, damn.
If his career wasn't over with CB's foolishness, it's over now.
Yeah,
God
Dub
damn.
Dollar's got some hands for your ass.
Hey, cuz, how tall are you, cuz?
6 even.
You 6 even?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm 6 even too. Then I told you, said, because me and cuz are the same height.
Goddamn, like,
Hey, if cuz is 6 feet, hey,
like 5'10", 5'9".
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If cuz is 6 feet, I'm 6 feet too. I'm telling you. Hey, I'm telling you right now. Hey, I this is what I got to say. I don't know who need to hear this, but if you're a man and you're 5'6" and shorter, and you weigh less than 200 pounds, get your bitch ass out my face, man. Look here. Ain't nobody 5'6" and supposed to be a man, gotta be under 200 pounds. I don't respect no man that's 5'6", 143 pounds. That's some weak ass shit. That's gay as hell. Get your.
That sound like a. That sound like a
5'6" man is 200 pounds. That's a fat motherfucker.
Yeah, well,
So you telling me? So you telling me you'll tell Manny Pacquiao that to his face?
Thank you. I was going there, Cat. I'm like, that sound like welterweight to me.
I ain't gonna be in the ring with him. Get your
Anything
bitch ass out
goes
my face.
outside the ring.
That's 154 is Mayweather.
Get your bitch ass out of my face, man. That ain't no man.
Hey,
God damn.
you as a man about to see them hands.
I know. I want to be right there when they whoop his ass too.
Hey, if you right there and you let them whoop my ass, you ain't my friend. Fuck you mean?
Then we call the friendship off now.
Hey, nigga, we're gonna let you earn that ass whooping.
Right.
Big Dog, what you got, man?
have talked your way into an official ass whooping, and I'm going to do everything I can to see that you get it.
Tell them, say we're gonna politely step aside, right?
Hell yeah. I ain't gonna let them kill you, but I'm gonna let them tune your ass up.
I ain't gonna let them tune you up.
Come on, Cat, what you got? Cat, what you got? She there?
What is it? I don't know who needs to hear this.
But
all pussy ain't good pussy.
no, that's true. It really ain't. Yeah, that's a good point.
We agree.
Yeah, that's true. Big Dog.
You said old pussy ain't new pussy.
No, all pussy.
Just like Cedric. Just like Cedric.
Couldn't hear her.
I like that one better. Hold on.
Come on, Big Dog. What you got, Big Dog?
Hey, I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you come on the inside the cave talking reckless,
yeah,
just remember, CB don't edit shit.
Don't edit. Yeah, you better tell them, dog. Say it for the people in the back. You better let them know. Shit, come on, Sly. What you got? Oh, cuz, what you got? You got one, cuz?
Yeah, I got one. All right. You might need to hear this. If you get offered a Tic Tac, a breath mint, a piece of gum, damn toothbrush, or some Listerine, just accept that shit and move on. Don't say no. Just accept that shit and move on.
Why is you saying no? I'm straight.
Right.
I'm telling you, you ain't straight.
No, nigga, you ain't straight.
If a nigga pull you up to a dentist on a random date, you ain't straight, bro.
Oh shit! Yeah, what you got, man?
Go outside, the nigga crack your window only.
Oh shit! What you got, Sid?
Oh man, hey, I don't know who needs to hear this, but ladies, it don't matter how good you suck dick or how good your pussy is. a nigga gonna do what he wants to with another woman when you're ready.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Sorry, Cardi.
Oh shit!
I don't understand why anybody's so confused about a young man with a lot of money offer 2 pussies at one time. I can't believe he chose that. You know, I ain't never get straight A's in math, but I know 2 pussies and 4 titties is better than none.
Oh shit! Joe Dirt in the building. Joe, you got one?
Yeah, I got one for you. I don't know who need to hear this, but if you're a dyke, your dick game is not strong because you don't have a strap on.
Say it for the people in the back, Joe.
Hey, you cannot use the line, my dick game is vicious, insane to bitches. You can't use that J line, all right?
Man, they need to hear that, Joe. That's real talk. That's
good shit, Joey.
Hear that, man.
I got one more. I don't know who need to hear this, but you cannot make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for somebody who can't eat peanut butter, all right?
Inside joke.
Joe.
Oh, complicated ass nigga.
Come on, CB, what you got?
Oh shit.
I don't know who need to hear this, but your husband's work wife take way better care of you, take care of him than his regular wife do, okay?
Damn.
And there's nothing his wife can do better than his work wife. I'm talking about fucking sucking all of the above. She cook and clean and everything for him. Just want to let you know. I don't know who need to hear that, but just want to let you know.
I don't know who need to hear this, but white girls wear extensions too.
I know who needs to hear this, but see, we be snitching, nigga. Damn, you just put everybody out there, George.
What you talking about, Cat?
You just put white work wives out there, men with work wives, like
let people know. Yeah, man, that's real talk.
Yeah. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're currently a side piece and Christmas is approaching, your day is December the 26th when everything is on sale.
That's right.
Not expect the gift dropped off anytime before Christmas.
Call the phone.
Don't call the phone. Don't text. No happy holidays or no memes and none of that shit. Yeah. Your day is December 26th, preferably after 9 a.m. Matter of fact, not to the double digits, 10 a.m. and then.
Don't call us, we'll call you. Right.
That's your day. All of y'all side pieces. That's your day.
It's a lot of them out there.
What's your day?
My day?
Yeah. What's your day?
I got gifts. I already got gifts.
You got the 20th. They say your shit was the 14th. I know that's right.
I'm booked up, Cat. I'm booked up all the way into 2019.
I know until the 20th, and then it's over.
I'm booked up. I'm sneaking gifts during Kwanzaa too.
Roller, you Big Dawg, you got one?
No, I'm good.
I'll take his.
Go ahead.
If her feet stink, then she don't wash her ass, because the feet is the first thing.
That's the best.
I'm just saying. I don't know who need to hear that, but trust and believe. If she pull her shoes off, go ahead and say you gotta get up early.
If her feet stink, you probably dating a man again.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know a lot of women with those stinking feet.
I don't know no women.
What kind of women you choosing, bro?
Apparently, some nasty, stinky females.
Hey, Cat, you got one?
Come on, Cat.
I don't have one. I'm good.
I got one for the ladies. I don't know who need to hear this, but the man you're cheating on your husband with only got $4.72 in his checking account, and he don't get paid till next week.
I got one. I don't know. Cuz, you got one?
Yeah, I got one. All right, so if somebody's showing you crackhead tendencies, i.e., let me hold something, if you got to get paid every day, if shit constantly disappearing, lock the damn door and keep it moving.
Yeah. Especially around the holiday season.
Exactly.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you plan on celebrating New Year's Eve by spending money on an outfit and getting a hotel and clubbing, only to do the same 3 positions that you normally do at the house, damn.
Do that shit at home.
Save your money. Save your money.
Hey, hold on.
Spending $200, $300 a night just to do them same 3 moves, and that's when you sober. You do them 3 moves. When you drunk, you ain't gonna get to 1.5 of them.
I don't know who need to hear this, but that chick with the flab under her arm right here, you make a mean potato salad.
Hey, I don't know who need to hear this, but if on Christmas, if your teenager goes to the store with their older cousin, they coming back high.
And the adults. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for this one. I know I'm gonna get in trouble for this one. Big Dawg, I hope nobody in Kansas City listening to this one. But I don't know who need to hear this. But it's a white girl named Brenda that can outcook any sister there is right now. I'm letting you know right now. There's a white girl named Brenda that could outcook any black woman right now. I'm just letting you know. I don't know.
How you know?
What you got, cuz?
Time out. You allowed to...
Hey, that nigga wild as a motherfucker.
Hold on, you allowed to eat other women's food? Hold on, time out. You allowed to eat other women's food?
What did you say about work wives again, CB?
Right.
I don't know who need to hear this, ladies, but if you are incapable of giving head and having the man bust off in 5 minutes or less, you need to try harder. It's not. Yeah.
Hey, I don't know who needs to hear this, but if they keep running their mouth, they gonna lose their real wife. I
was just thinking the exact same thing. Lord have mercy. I don't know who needs to hear this, but these niggas begging for divorces. Lord.
I know who needs to hear this, but somebody better start editing.
All right, I got one last one.
No, keep going.
I don't know who need to hear this, but good pussy will get you a car. Good head will get you a house.
Man, you still saving, boy.
He's taking saving to a whole nother level.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but good pussy will get you dropped off by me personally.
Hold on, what'd you say, Sad?
It'll get dropped off.
What'd you say?
Drop the house myself.
You gotta call no Uber.
I ain't gonna call you an Uber. You gotta take old fashioned cash. You gotta stand outside with your thumb up.
I don't know who need to hear this, but the reason she ain't gave you no pussy is because your boy told her you got a whole family at home. I'm talking about wife, kids, and a dog. Your boy been snitching like a motherfucker.
Damn.
There's the snitch.
What you say? There's the snitch.
Hey, I don't know who need to hear this, but if your husband leave out on Christmas Day, say he going to the store, and nigga stay gone by 4 or 5 hours, he going to see his other family.
You better know it. You better know it, boy.
Leave out on Christmas Day. He leave it out on Christmas Day.
Oh man, that was good, man. Hey, shout out to Mike Jones, Indie Central. He loved what we did last week. He loved that high def thinking, man.
Hey, since it was Mike Jones, hey, I don't know who need to hear this, but whoever running Indie Central Radio, I'd like to pause this shit and then pick up where it left off at. Can you figure that out?
Hey, I don't know who need to hear this, but we live, baby.
We live, for real. All right. We'll be right back with more Inside the Cave. That was pretty fun. All right. Here we go. Welcome back to Inside the Cave. Let's get into this combination around the cave, kill yourself and start over, 0 to 100. You know how we do.
Had a long week? Need to get some stuff off your chest? Do it now. Let's go 0 to 100 real quick.
Real quick. Real fucking quick, nigga. 0 to 100, nigga. Real quick.
All right. What you got this week, Joe Dirt?
I gotta kill yourself and start over to this guy out of Philadelphia. I lost the story, but he met this 15-year-old girl on Facebook, stabbed her 80 times and lit her body on fire.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And I guess his parents was out of town, so when they came back in town, he told them what he did, and they turned him in.
Damn. All right, way to bring the show down, Joe.
Wow. Man, pivot.
Yeah, let me go to get some ignorance real quick. What you got this week, Sly?
I ain't got nothing.
And I always be ignorant.
I got nothing ignorant for the holidays. This goes out to one of my friends, Dominique. She what she did for the homeless, she sewed a bunch of blankets together, and she went down to like Tent Row, Chicago, for the Chicagoans, people, Lower Wacker Drive, and she distribute all these blankets to the homeless. You know, so she does something nice for them differently every year. And last year was like hats and scarves. So this year she sold, I'm not sure the quantity, but she sold a lot of blankets together. I had a lot of fabric, sold a lot of blankets together, got a lot of volunteers to sit at home and do that. And I just want to say kudos to you, Dominique. We need more people like you to take care of the homeless.
Did she sew that hat for you?
No, Joe. This is your Secret Santa gift. I gotta rebox it and send it over to you. Send this shit FedEx.
Oh man. Cousin Lamar, what you got, man?
Man, I ain't got nothing this week, man.
All right, Sid, what you got?
What segment is this?
Roller, what you got?
Around the cave, or kill yourself and start over. Or 0 to 100.
I gotta kill yourself and start over. Goes to Meek Mills. Brother, you had me at getting free. You had me at speaking out against the incarcerated people and the black folk getting locked up. You had me. But when you start talking about because you getting old, you in there eating booty, bruh, kill yourself and start over. And then I come to find out, I scrolled up on somebody's page. I don't know who page it was. I think it was Inside the Cave. It's popping. It's popping.
I heard that too.
Yeah, you spilled the tea with that. Somebody screenshotted you and got you with the legs up real high, and it don't look like you eat no coochie, bro. Don't look like you eat no coochie.
Eating that booty.
Yeah, it look like you tossing the salad, bro. You tossing the salad. So kill yourself and start over for letting that leak. And you didn't try to get in front of that with that little statement. But you still look suspect, bro. Still look suspect.
For eating a woman's ass?
Bruh, come on. Ass play. I don't care if you eat a woman's ass, you eat a man's ass. It's ass. It don't have a sex. Yeah. It don't have a sex. It's ass.
I'll tell you right now, Rose gonna be some ass eating motherfuckers. Be like, I guess Mrs. Rose don't get her ass ate. Shit, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and let her know I can eat that ass. You better be quick. Better be careful.
I put it to you this way: if anybody roll up on Mrs. Cleese with that foolishness, they ain't got to worry about my hands.
All right, Cat. When's the last time you had your ass ate, Cass?
Hey, Cat, why you been gone for a couple weeks? What you been up to?
Getting that ass ate?
What face you been sitting on?
Maybe. Don't worry about the fuck I'm doing when I'm not here.
Hey, real talk though. Real talk. This is a serious question.
No.
Serious question. You don't have to answer, Cat, if you don't want to. But listen, from a woman's perspective, when did this ass eating shit start to be cool for women. Like women,
don't ask women. Like we know, number one, I can't speak for all women, and number two, my booty personally, I don't see what the big idea is. My coochie is enough to keep a nigga entertained. My booty ain't even got to get involved.
There ain't nothing wrong with kissing a cheek here and there and all that, but I don't know.
Ain't nothing wrong with kissing the cheek and all that. That's if you can make it to get to the booty. The pussy's so good it stop you halfway. You through. They don't have to.
Yeah, I'm with you on that shit. I don't know.
I'm just confused because it took, like, I get the whole a dude trying to be freaky or whatever, but women are starting to desire that.
I think people think sex is new. Every generation believes they know sex better than somebody else, and I think, you know, eating booty is nothing new. Y'all ain't doing shit. Like, it's nothing new. People have been doing it. It's just nobody made it. You know, I don't understand. This is an era of pillow talk. Everybody wants to talk about what they're doing in bed, and I think that's a turnoff to me. If a guy wants to tell me like, oh yeah, I could eat your pussy all night, it's like, oh well, no thank you, sir. Have a good night. Like, I got other shit to do all night. Like, I don't want to do that.
I gotta cake the bake, nigga.
But that anyway, Cat.
But that's my chicken oven and shit. What you talking about? I got Cornish hens and greens. Like, you know, I have things to do other than. You know, and so like all of this extra, you know, I'm gonna eat your booty, boy, bad. Like, you're gonna be sleeping 20 minutes. You know, it's foolish.
Spoken like a woman who ain't had her booty eaten right.
Boy, bad. Boy, bad.
Hey, anybody?
See
what
happens is the ladies they say the same thing.
Hold on, Sly.
It's so crazy that so many men know what women want sexually. Like, it's so bizarre to me that men think they know what women want sexually. Like, I can honestly say I'm the best I've ever had. There's nobody who's going to come to me. Like, I am ranked the highest. So, you know, it's you guys do too much. Like, relax, it's cool. But I do have a 0 to 100.
Let's
ironically,
go, Kat. What you got?
To switch gears.
Thank you.
And it's on the same vein. I'm gonna ask you guys a question. So, CB, when you met your wife, if she told you she was pregnant, would you have stayed with her?
Hell nah, she was 16. Fuck you, you pregnant. She was 16. Hell nah.
So,
all the Nikki.
0 to 100 is gonna become a shout out.
I would have told her, man, go somewhere else with said baby.
My 0 to 100 is about to be a shout out. So I'm listening to Christmas songs, and I realized something. Nobody wrote a song about Joseph. Joseph's the ultimate baby daddy. He not only stepped in and raised an angel baby, but he raised him with characteristics so amazing that this grown man changed lives. So I want to shout out Joseph this Christmas. Mary, baby Jesus, the wise men, the fucking animals get shout outs, except for Joseph. So shout out to those baby daddies who stepped in when it wasn't theirs and made a magical person that changed a lot of lives.
I think it's my turn now.
Hey, CB, hold on real quick.
I think it's my turn now. I want to give Cat a kill yourself. Go ahead.
Hold on, CB. Listen, as a stepfather myself, that was so definitely said, Cat. But Joseph ain't did shit.
Thank you. I don't know who needed to hear that.
Yeah. Joseph, he was raising God. I mean, come on. God was.
I'm sorry. Jesus didn't drop the baby. I mean, God didn't drop the baby off with an instruction. So his first steps were taken toward Joseph in real life.
Even if he did, Joseph was a carpenter.
My point is, there may be a stepdaddy out there who has somebody. Even if nobody believes he did it, the story will be out there. There are so many people who influence lives. And at the end of the day, when she pushed the baby out her coochie, that man was there to catch it. That's all I'm saying.
All right, I feel that, Cat. Go ahead. See,
that's how they're thinking.
Yeah, that's how they're thinking like a motherfucker. Because that's God. I'm just saying.
So, me and Mr. CB was having this debate, right?
That's the first mistake.
Exactly. I agree 100%, right? So, if you hand start a lug on a wheel,
right?
If I come back and say, put the lug on and turn it 2 or 3 times, that's pretty much saying the same thing, correct?
Pretty much. That's the same idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you believe this clown kept me on the phone for I don't know how long, arguing about somebody telling him to do the same thing he already doing?
Yeah, I believe.
Okay. That's right. You used to live with it, Joe. What's that room number?
208.
Okay, 208. Okay. All right.
I walked in on the motherfucker sleep on the floor one time with all the lights on and the TV too. I had the nerve to turn some lights and TVs off. Man hopped up and say, "Hey, I was listening to
that." Hey, said. I bet he ain't fall out the bed.
That's about the only thing we had to hold the party was the bed.
Oh shit! Here's my around the cave, man. I'm gonna give my around the cave goes out to all the lonely single ladies once again. Another holiday is approaching, and what are you doing? By your damn self. Once again, you're gonna be on Facebook. All on Facebook, watching all your friends and their relationships and taking Christmas photos and everything. And you're going to be sitting there talking about, my kids are my Christmas present. My kids are my gift. Fuck a man. Oh, fuck you, bitch. Because what you did was you gave away all that good pussy in your 20s. And now your mid-30s and came around and you ain't got shit else to give. You used to have good pussy, now you only can make good meals. You used to have good pussy, now you only got good conversation.
Well,
yes, it's that time of the year again where you be lonely once again. You'll be singing that song from the emotions. What do the lonely do at Christmas? Yes, while your baby daddies, while your ex-boyfriends have moved on and got married, you sitting at home alone. Once again,
come on.
Have no fear. Valentine's Day is on its way, and you'll be alone then too.
If you think you're lonely now, bitch, wait until tonight.
That's why I got Sly on the show. Oh man, that's why we got Sly on the show. Oh.
Girl.
Don't be calling him on New Year's Eve. Don't be texting and calling him on New Year's Eve asking what he doing. Bitch, he with his family. You could have had you a family too if you hadn't gave away all that pussy in your 20s. Shit. Ask him, what you doing? You want to spend some time together? No, bitch, you got a family. Fuck you mean? Get out of here. What you say, Sly? What they gonna be doing?
If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, bitch.
Oh shit! Y'all some rotten dudes, man. That was wrong on so many levels, man.
Hey, I don't know if y'all good with y'all memory. A year ago, remember he was like to all the women who are turning 18 or 21, going forward in 2018, and he had this whole line of shit that he wanted them to do.
They don't remember that slap.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that slap. He's a hypocrite. I know.
He told him to go out, telling them to go out and get they smutty on in 2018.
Yep.
I don't remember that. Hey, nigga, I thought you was on my side. Why you
I'm just attentive. I just remember it. Like, and you staying precise with it. Like,
hey,
you don't involve.
I think it's been made clear that Sly is the only one to listen to your ass. Might be on something.
Here we go. Last week we did high def something. I forgot what we did. But this is things you think, say, or do when you're drunk that you wouldn't think, say, or do when you're sober. Okay, my fault. I wrote that wrong, y'all. But things you think, say, or do when you're drunk that you wouldn't think, say, or do when you're sober. Like, for instance, if I was to get drunk, I would probably say something like, I can fuck Big Dawg up. I would whoop Big Dawg's motherfucking ass. I would probably walk up to Big Dawg and be like, bust a move, nigga. I'll beat your motherfucking ass in this building right now. If I was sober, I'd be like, hey, what's up, dog? How you doing, man? Everything good? Okay, all right, cool.
I mean, if you was drunk, it wouldn't be long before you get sober. After you wake your motherfucking ass up from that nap.
What you got, Sly?
Things that I would say or do when I'm drunk that I wouldn't say or do when I'm sober.
Yeah.
One thing I would probably do when I was drunk would probably be try to holler at Beyonce.
Yeah, you already drunk if you think you're getting that close.
Yes. Because if I get her to laugh or say my name, I'm in there. It might take another 5-10 years, but I'm in there. Like, you don't remember that moment.
Look, if she laughing at you, it's because her bodyguard's beating your ass.
I get one laugh, said, I'm in there. I'm telling you, man, corny shit work too, man. Look at you. You living a good life off of corny shit.
Yeah. I'm living a good life off of you.
Hey, what Scarface say? Once she grin, my end game begins.
I'm telling you, I'm in there.
Hey, time out. Am I the only one that noticed? Am I the only one that noticed Sly be eating Joe and Sad's ass up?
Pause.
For double pause.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, man.
Don't start that,
his ass. He's saying too far.
We'll take over the show.
Joe, give me one. Just send me something you'd do or say if you were drunk, but you wouldn't do if you were sober.
Sly ain't funny.
Road not complicated. Road don't save hoes.
Like for instance, if I was drunk, I'll just be like, I would just tell Cat, hey Cat, I want to fuck you, and I want to
say that shit sober.
And guess what? When I'm drunk, I will get that pussy.
In your dreams, in your drunk ass dreams.
Joe, come on. If you drunk, what's up?
Your tipsy talking, like, boy, back. I can't even answer this damn question because ain't nothing I say drunk or I would say it either way. I don't have it's not dependent on alcohol.
I had Cat and Tiffany at the same damn time.
Boy, bad.
And K-Love.
Hey, literally, your imagination can't even compose on that. You have to take a nap.
All that lusciousness.
Rest. Right, he'd have to get some rest.
So just saying that shit, you gotta take a nap.
That is shit. Head hurting and everything.
Big Dawg, what's something you would say or do if you was drunk but wouldn't do?
I won't get that drunk.
Here we go. Sid, answer. What? And if you don't answer, I'm gonna answer for you. Because I know you, motherfucker.
We know they can do a snitch, so we know you gonna tell anyway. It don't matter who.
Right. He better answer correctly. I'm gonna answer for him. What you got, Sid?
If I was drunk, I'd tell somebody that Sly was actually funny.
Here's something Sid did when he was drunk. Sid used to have a tracker.
Listen, this informant shit has to come to an end.
Sid used to have a tracker, and he was in traffic, and he was like, "This shit don't make no sense." So Sid drove on the sidewalk for about 5 miles.
It was tracking the lane. What you trying?
Hey man, that was they really did go. It went down like that, but not like that.
You literally can't
tell the truth, Sid.
Anything around CB. CB gonna tell no matter what you do.
Man,
if it's illegal, he's gonna announce it.
Man, I'm glad I ain't never hang out with you.
Cat, you wasn't here the show I was on, but I had said that his snitching has come so far that we're not even gonna call it snitching no more. We just calling that nigga the informant. He's
nigga, he's the goddamn Wikipedia of the fucking show. If you wanna know in time some shit went down, CB gonna tell. Ain't no quotations. He gonna say the government name. He gonna say, "Yeah, you was driving, weren't you?" Said.
Yep, that's what they pay me for. That's what I do. All right. Hey, cuz, you got anything?
Hey, I can tell y'all some shit CB did when he was drunk.
Nah, we don't need to do all that. Dog, I tell my own business. You don't need to.
Like getting ran over by cars.
Yeah, stepped his ass out in front of a moving car. Told me he can stop.
Was he drunk?
Hell yeah, he was drunk.
Oh shit! At least you ain't
drug his last couple of blocks. I'm like, damn, CB, you all right? With dirty and shit, grass in his goddamn beard. I'm like, what the fuck?
You shouldn't never drink after that.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga got up like ain't that happened.
When they got an MRI the next day, though.
Hey, you know, sick leave, though. I got to give it to him.
Hold on. If you got to get an MRI after a night of drinking, nigga, you got a problem.
right.
There's something seriously wrong with your drinking consumption, nigga. You gotta get a fucking MRI in the morning, dog. Dude, I'm 46 years old. I ain't never required an MRI the next fucking day.
MRI.
You see, I'm struggling with that shit.
All right, come on. All right. Hey, cuz, you got something, or we gonna move on to Cat's Corner?
Yeah,
hold on. Let's get another story out of Big Dawg.
What you got, cuz?
Right. He on the road.
What you got, cuz?
Story. Since that nigga like to snitch.
No, what you got, cuz? Keep the show moving. What you got, cuz?
No, we got to keep everything on track.
Exactly. All right. Things you think or say when you're drunk that you wouldn't say when you're sober. I got one. If you ever in Vegas and you're drunk and you be like, "Where the bitch is at?"
Why you with your wife?
Oh shit!
Oh my lord!
Man, we been acting a fool us.
Something wrong. No, baby, no. That's all right.
Well, that sounds like a good one.
Hold on.
I was drunk in Vegas.
She just as drunk and she say, "Over here."
That nigga said, "Why you with your wife?"
Hey, say it how you guys are going.
Hey, things that I would say if I was drunk. Hey, time me and D did this. No.
Oh damn! It's rubbing off.
Me and D was over there before. No, don't go to that.
Oh shit.
Joe.
Oh shit.
All right, man. All right.
Got a problem? Need some advice? Send your questions and problems to Cat for Cat's Corner on Inside the Cave.
We got two of them. Send questions in for Cat, Inside the Cave Podcast at gmail.com. All right, cuz, what we got?
All right. Let's see. This is from frequent listener Tony. Tony writes, is that it?
No, Tony's the next one, but go ahead.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got you. Okay. So this is anonymous. This is haven't had any D all year. I'm not sure if it's
He got your ass. You need to read shit first.
Hey, Cat, have you had any D this year? Cat, have you had any D this year? Both of them.
Loaded question.
E or C, Cat, whichever one. I don't know. Pick your company.
I just wish you would stop asking me shit you wouldn't ask your mom. You know what I mean? If you wouldn't ask your grandmama, don't ask me.
So what if
Cat ready to bust a cap in your ass. Stop playing.
Wait a minute. You act like CB's above asking his grandmother.
Right. You like so
When's the last time you had some D?
Come here and be like,
me and my grandmama talk like that. Me and my
got
grandmama
some
talk
D,
like that. Real talk. We talk about everything. All right, my bad, cuz. What you got, man?
All right, so it goes on. It says, I'm not sure if it's a medical related or if it's something else is going on, but me and my husband haven't slept together all year. We do have sex, but just oral, and he doesn't want to reciprocate. I'm not sure if he has had an orgasm this year. We both are an older couple, me in my late 40s. I'm not telling you all my age, but he's 56. I asked him why you stay down so long. He says because she tastes so good. He is very good at what he does, so good that I have nothing else to give, but he also doesn't ask for none either. Why?
Yeah, this letter has been sitting here for 3 weeks waiting on you, so we haven't did it waiting on your response.
I got my answers.
He gives but doesn't receive. Is that what reciprocate means?
Yeah, he giving her head. He giving her head.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead.
Well, all people don't reciprocate me. Oh, big ass word to be using.
What was the other word?
I think she used it wrong. Is why I asked.
In private?
Go ahead, Kat. Don't let these idiots stop.
Perpetuate.
Go ahead, Kat. We're sorry, man.
About to go woke on your ass.
Because I was gonna say, like, I mean, it's a number of reasons that are very not laughable why a man would experience not being able to have sex. It's totally, especially 50s is when prostate issues become issues. If you have health issues, diabetes, anything like that, it will transpire sexually. It's all about blood flow. So anything restricting blood flow, will affect the penis. So many men, unfortunately, suffer silently with these issues. And it's sad because if you guys would talk about it, more with at least your partner, there could be ways that it could be addressed. So it just sounds like to me that he's trying, the one thing that lets me know he's not cheating per se is the fact that he wants to still please you. And one thing about men is they're kind of first. So if he's getting sex on the side, he's really not thinking, well, let me please her and stay down there forever. He's not thinking like that. So I think you can rest assured that it's not another woman. And it may be something as simple as he may be, early diabetes. It could be so many things. And I think as a wife, your job is to kind of be like, babe, because it doesn't sound like it's a problem to her either. Like, she don't mind getting her coochie ate forever. Like me, I would have had a problem like week 3. I would have been like, no. What's going on? What's wrong with him? Like, I would have definitely made an appointment because we want him to be as healthy as possible. So, she obviously was okay with it if she went the entire year just getting head. And so it's obvious he wants. So you have to support him. And I think she should support him by going to the doctor, which last week, unfortunately, I wasn't there to talk about the man who doesn't want to go to the doctor. It's scary. It's scary for any human, let alone a man, and a man with an attitude of, I can fix it. And even when it comes to his health, he feels like, I'll fix it. I'll make it better. They don't want to be told that something's broken by somebody else. So, she's got to support him. But it just sounds like, there's some issues and they can go together. What's wrong?
I think she's just a selfish person. Sound like she's selfish. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. What you think, Sly?
I think I just jotted down a few things from when Cuz read the email. It sounds, well, first of all, it ain't always medical. So it sounds like, one, she may be stealing the fucking covers and he don't want to sleep with her because she always taking the fucking covers from his ass and shit. And he get cold in the middle of the night. Or she keep putting her fucking feet on him. And I don't like that shit neither. So she could snore. Bear with me. She could snore. She might wake up too early for work or multiple times during the night to go to the washroom. That shit disturbing. I'm trying to fucking sleep. What you Sly,
old ass nigga. He said the washroom.
Hey, bathroom, washroom, whatever. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? Hey, she might be a late night TV watcher. Like they go to sleep with the TV on and they leave it on. And if you turn that shit off, they wake up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's me.
You turn the TV off, they fucking wake up. So
none of this matters because you're still gonna try to get the pussy. It don't matter. Like, he's not getting. You're gonna try to. It don't matter if she eating. you're still gonna try to get some pussy when you roll over, but she's saying he's not doing that at all.
Facts.
All right.
So you want me to answer the whole email, Cat? I'm helping with some of the other questions that you didn't touch on. Like I got this
Other
section.
questions she didn't touch on.
You know what I'm saying? I got this section. You just keep your mind in the gutter just talking about the dick and the pussy shit. Like I'm going to the real issues that it might be, Cat, because she's still in the covers. That's why he ain't trying to fuck. Because after he nut, he can't get back warm and shit. Like it just work with me, Cat.
Whose fucking man's is this?
Work with me, Cat. Like he probably don't fuck the bonnet out my fucking head.
I'm so sorry I wasn't here last
That's
week.
another thing. She probably wear a bonnet. She probably wear a bonnet to bed. She probably wear one of Cat's bonnets to bed.
There's nothing wrong with going to the doctor. Go to, and the thing I guess us as Black women, we have to convey to our men. I think what gets misconstrued is, as women, we're the problem solvers most of the time. So when it comes to a man and a problem he can't solve, we feel like we got to solve it for him, which is the opposite. We have to remind him that he can solve it and we got his back. And whatever the issue sexually is, like, sex is important. Let's like stop tripping. Like, even if you're only getting some every once in a while, that physical connection is important. And the fact that he's not penetrating her, they're not consummating, is a big issue.
He done stumbled around, was looking for something, and he found her sex toy drawer and found a dildo that was bigger than his dick, and he just ain't feeling that shit.
Whose fucking days is this?
CB? That shit just take a motherfucker out of it.
That's my man. Yeah, that's
like,
my
I ain't
man.
get to compete with this shit. She done went out and bought a dildo that's bigger than the fucking drawer. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got to keep it under the mattress. Like, in between the mattress.
What, she got a shotgun?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She got a gallon of Astroglide and shit.
All right. As entertaining as that is, like, anybody else got anything? Rolling.
Oh my gosh. All right, look, I know ain't nobody gonna be pleased with this answer, but I think if I'm listening to the email properly, and now before I state this issue, what I want you to do, young lady, is Friday night when he ain't got to go to work the next day and he knocked out sleep. What I want you to do is I want you to peel back the covers real slow. And I want you to slide his thing out the boxes. And I want you to give that nigga the best head you ever gave in your life, like your life depended on it. Like you was trying to resuscitate your motherfucking mother. And if he push you off and say, no, baby, I ain't in the mood, that nigga's gay.
That damn, you know
that
what?
Nigga's
you know,
gay.
Yeah.
There's no way in motherfucking God's green earth.
Wait a minute. She said he good at eating pussy. How can he be gay?
Because eating pussies is an event. He don't have to get aroused to eat her pussy. So he pleasing her to keep her in check. That nigga's dipping off. He gets aroused by something else. Oh. And it's short. Because listen, even an ugly bitch will get your dick hard.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You can not want to fuck a bitch. You still gonna get hard.
Yeah, that's true.
Nigga, he's aroused by something else. There's a problem.
Damn. So even though he's 56.
So wait a minute. You're telling me, wait a minute. Wait a goddamn You're telling me that we will claim homosexuality before we say this nigga got something obstructing his blood to get to his fucking penis?
Because he ain't dealt with it for a year. That's why.
I just heard on the last show you were dealing with issues you didn't know about for several years. There are effects that the health.
But a hard dick ain't one of them, though. He ain't said that, though.
Thank you, CB. That's what I was thinking.
So you're telling me it's not that this nigga like Kool-Aid. It could just be he's gay.
Where you get Kool-Aid from, though?
Because that deals with the sugar intake, which will stop the flow of blood to the place you want it to be when you want it there.
Hey,
all
listen,
I'm saying is health issues.
I know you're an intelligent woman, but you're gonna have to show me where it say diabetes makes your dick.
Okay, then we're going to talk about the flow of sugar and how you break down sugar versus the normal person.
Right.
And how my heart doesn't have to beat faster for my sugar to break down because I don't have diabetes. However, someone with diabetes, which is why they can go into stroke or cardiac arrest, is because they're not breaking down the sugars they're intaking. So if we want to talk medically, we can. All I'm saying is you're going to accuse the man of being a homosexual? You say he's gay.
That's what he do.
He ain't even trying to bust. I mean, come on. Nigga might be sick, but damn, he ain't tried.
So he's gonna eat her pussy for 4 hours.
Yeah, I kind of
and not roll up off of that and try to stick it in.
Cat, can I say something? Cat, I don't even agree with Roller most of the time, but he do got a point. He should be down there. If he eating her out all day, he should at least be beating his meat or something. You know what I mean? Like the man ain't busted nothing in a year.
He might be.
That was medically possible.
I hope you never have to deal with prostate issues. Like, I hope health doesn't affect your dick because you might jump out a fucking window. Yeah, apparently, you don't understand that this is a part of aging. And just like a woman goes through menopause, a man has to learn with his body when he gets older that this is totally fucking natural. You're gonna deal with it soon, niggas. Sorry.
Right. Let me give you a scenario, right? I'll give you an example. I used to mess with a chick. She was like 10, 15 years my senior. Right?
I'm about to say, thought you were 10 or 15 years old.
And I don't mess around like that. I think I was like in my early 30s or maybe my late 20s. And she is a lot older than me, right? And you know how they say about young men with, stay hard, whatever, can do it all night or whatever. So I think what happened is we was in the midst of love making late one night. And she had said that she had started to get dry, right? And she started to, hook me up. And it was like, for a long time, like I was really surprised. Like I had never met a woman that did it that long. Normally it's like a prelude to getting it on, right? And I asked her, I was like, damn, girl. I was like, you was down there for a minute. Like, why was you doing that? She was like, well, baby, I'm an older woman. She was like, my pussy couldn't please you, so I pleased you with my mouth. And I was like, damn. So what I'm saying is if he's married and they're not having those conversations like, baby, I think I'm having some trouble with my penis. That's why in a whole year they didn't have a fucking conversation.
We got what you really saying. What you breaking down is we got two snitches on the same damn show because you telling on your damn self. Mildred going through what's natural for Mildred.
She said Mildred. Hold on, why she got to be Mildred though?
These are all natural. We gotta grow up, y'all. Sometimes this is natural shit. He's an older gentleman, period. And these are things that people who are older experience. My recommendation to her is find a fucking hobby with your husband if you enjoy him, because you're gonna have something else besides sex.
That's true.
When it comes to it, at the end of the day.
That's true.
At the end of the day, if it's all about, if he's gonna eat your pussy for 4 hours, congratulations, lady, because somebody is willing to, and that's what again lets me know it. I would always be cynical and say there's another woman, but no man who's having a regular sex life is going to eat anybody out for 2 hours, let alone his wife.
To keep the lie alive, he would.
To keep the lie alive, he not. At the end of the day, if you done fucked all day, you're going to sleep when you go home. At the end of the day, nature. This is
you ain't no man, cat.
This is your body. I know I'm not a man, and I tell you, I've ran into 1 or 2 men in my life, and I'm saying
that's 2 cats. That's 2.
Quit snitching on me, cat. Quit snitching on me, cat.
1 or 2. And it don't matter if she. And here it is. If you're gonna cheat on me, you better cheat on me with a bitch that's gonna make you go to sleep when you go home. At the end of the day, otherwise you're wasting both our time. At the end of the day.
I got one question. Out of all these conversations,
who the fuck phone? Who got a house phone?
Out of all these questions, ain't nobody mentioned no Viagra's.
That's because they ain't having a conversation.
No, because none of y'all want to talk about medical issues.
I'm saying it's a health issue. Go to the doctor.
I'm buying that, Cat, but I'm saying in this particular case, I'm leaning more towards something else because he's not having the conversation.
Oh, right. You're right. He's gay. You're right.
No, I'm gonna say that I can't, like, it'd be so funny if the dude listened to this podcast and he wrote a letter in to Cat's Corner saying, like, my wife won't fuck me after I eat her pussy endlessly for 4 hours.
Oh, damn. Come on, Sly.
That shit would be fucking hilarious. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, this bitch won't even fuck my pussy.
It could be. You're right, Sly. I agree.
He might want after getting served like that, he might want his wife to be aggressive and gorilla the dick. Like, take this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, this bitch go to La La Land, she curl up on her pillow and put the pillow between her thighs, left leg shaking and shit. She suck on her thumb and she go to fuck the bed. You know what I'm saying? So
He's doing too good of a job. That's his fault.
He just slide on to the other room and watch TV. But it would be so funny if this man will send an email in saying, man, I'm eating my wife pussy and I'm 56 and she 40 whatever and she won't suck my dick and she won't give me that pussy. I want her to take it.
More realistically, she going through the change, so I feel like I'm eating oatmeal every time I go down.
He probably wants her to be like a dominatrix to her. You know what I'm saying? And take charge or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Say it or Joe, y'all got Dog. Y'all got something on this one? We gonna move on.
Yeah, we need to move on.
All right.
Said I'm gonna need you to send that email in.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh man. Oh man.
You 56-year-old scumbucket.
Hold on. If y'all would have heard the pre-show, that ain't doing shit for no bitch.
Shit, like I tell her that shit, she ain't gotta listen to the record. I tell her that shit when I get off.
Oh, remind me to edit that. Remind me to edit that. All right. What we get? Next one, cuz. Still in Cat's Corner. What we talking about, cuz?
I don't know if I can read this shit, man. This shit kind of, I don't know. Well, so, all right, I got you. All right. So Tony writes in saying, damn, my man has a switch, a pop, and a slide when he walks.
He got a what?
Get the fuck out of here.
All right. I renege everything I say and put this conversation.
He definitely ain't got to worry about falling out the bed.
Yeah, hey, Cat.
Hold on.
It's this one.
Is this the same dude from the other story?
Oh man. Say that again, cuz.
What's the title of it again, cuz?
It says my man has a switch, a pop, and a slide when he walks.
Damn.
God damn.
All three?
All three. Both three.
In private?
In private.
Sound like it's in public too. In public.
Man.
Oh shit. All right. She says, we have been married for 3 years and I never noticed the way my husband walks until my girlfriend said one night, don't take this the wrong way, but your husband has a cute shape. My husband has lost 65 pounds over the last few years through surgery and changing his diet, and a lot of the excess fat hasn't left completely, but I'm proud of his journey. I just can't stop looking at the way he moves now. I'm actually a little jealous of his figure, but why does he switch, pop, and slide? Suggestions on how to get him to walk like a man without offending him, please. God dang.
Okay, Cat.
That's a Cat's Corner, right?
This is Cat's Corner.
Okay, go ahead, Cat.
I would gladly pass it off to y'all. Y'all can do what y'all want to do.
Cat ain't fucking with it.
First of all, shouldn't no man have a cute shape?
Right. Remember last week when I said, remember that shit last week?
I beat your ass. You tell me I got a cute shape.
If you try on some jeans and you say, hey, you look cute.
Yep, you said that.
You remember that shit?
Yeah.
Me and said was like,
put that shit back.
Put that shit back. Remember that?
I mean, when it comes to weight loss, it is a new person underneath. Everybody has a shape. So him losing weight is going to transition. So I do want to caution that he's not going to look that way in 6 months. Like, losing weight is a transition. So hopefully, you know, his body will keep changing, and you know, he'll have more of a masculine shape. Maybe I don't understand what she's saying. Is she saying like he walks like a woman? Is that what he's saying?
It sounds like she's saying her husband lost weight and he started thinking he a bad bitch.
She's a bad boy. He's a bad boy.
Hold on. I wish Velly was here, man. He'd be like, yes, bitch.
Yes, honey. Yes, honey.
Yes, bitch.
2 snaps.
No, but what happens is when you lose the weight too fast, it's not surgery.
Man,
It can happen. It can happen. Like,
That ain't got shit to do with his walk, goddamn.
Hold on.
Or the pop, or the slide.
He got like an hourglass shape now because all that.
They snap, crackle, and pop.
That's what I'm trying to picture the slide. I'm trying to picture the whole thing.
This man is on a weight loss journey, and y'all is making fun of his journey.
Hey,
Like,
CB, reply back and get a video of it so we can see what the hell going on.
Send in the first video.
Be the first video of 2019.
I think all conversation is over. Dog said it best. He think he a bad bitch. far from average. It's savage.
So okay. So the science of it, the science of what Cat is saying is that he had a lot of weight. He lost his weight. Now he's accustomed to carrying his weight. What is 65 pounds?
That's as you know, anybody who has lost a lot of weight rapidly, they're gonna have like hanging skin. Like there are so many phases he's got to go through.
So naturally, he's used to carrying the 65 pounds off, and he's used to walking
at a little light though, bro.
a certain pace, a certain way. So when this weight comes off, he's still walking at this pace. But
looks like she ain't said niggas walking on the tippy toes. She said that pop, goddamn.
I'm just saying if you put on a weighted vest right now, you put on 45 pounds on a weighted vest, and you train with that for 2 weeks, and you take it off, your walk gonna be you gonna walk a little faster.
Yeah, you know your tiptoes.
You gonna walk like you just got off the court.
You know what I'm saying?
But you ain't gonna walk like no fucking woman, nigga. What's wrong with you?
On your tiptoes or something.
I'm saying his legs, his calves, his thighs are used to carrying an extra 65 pounds. His thigh bones, his legs are the strongest part of the body. So they're used to carrying an extra 65, 100 pounds. The shit is different when you drop that weight in a year and your legs ain't caught up with it.
Just because you lost weight, that make you quit.
Let's look at it rationally. If this was a woman, hold on. If this was a woman, and if there was a man who was with a woman and she lost a lot of weight, there would be a lot of problems because when a spouse loses weight, they become a different person.
Exactly.
So your relationship is going to be different. And while you have loved a man at a certain size, he's going to be a different size. And he hopefully will continue to be a different size until he's at his goal weight and he stay there.
What that got to do with this man walking like a fag?
You saying this nigga lost his manhood when he lost weight?
Damn, he lost weight in his manhood.
I guess what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep his manhood by encouraging her to understand that he is going to be a different person and she's going to have to adjust to this new person. And unfortunately, like he's losing weight, so he's going to keep being a different person and she's got to be ready for that. Just like anybody.
You don't even believe that shit you talk about.
I 100% do because I watch my 600-pound life all the time. And when a bitch lose weight, she always lose a husband. Like, whenever a woman have a life body change,
whoa, that's different. That's different. Those people on the 600-pound life, they lose a husband because them husbands like them fat.
But this is what I'm saying about her. That's exactly where I'm going with it.
Okay.
Maybe he's walking different to her because she likes him bigger.
Oh, okay. So he ain't walking like a bitch. She just perceiving it that way.
Maybe she just feel, because her friend said her husband was, first of all, for her friend to even notice the way her husband walks tells me maybe, I don't know, the fact that her friend even said anything lets me know whoever he's becoming is attractive, is making attention.
Cat, show us what a switch, a pop, and a slide look like.
Ask your grandma to do it. Is your mother available?
Yeah, show us what a switch, pop, and a slide look like.
CB Granny trying to get some D.
You wouldn't ask your great auntie.
CB Granny trying to get some D. Let me
pop,
see
lock, and drop it.
If your great auntie can't do it, baby, I can't either.
All right, Sid, you got anything on this?
No, y'all doing a fantastic job.
Oh, man.
I hope this dude 5'6" and beat your ass.
At 151 pounds.
Yeah, give him another 2 years. He be down there.
You know what's funny about this though, real talk? No offense to the lady, but she didn't write in how much she weighed. Maybe she's a big woman because she did say she was a little jealous.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
And her name is Tony. Her name is Tony with an I, and I ain't never seen skinny Tony.
No skinny Tonys.
No such thing as a skinny Tony.
No,
Again, she might be feeling some kind of way because he a butterfly. He coming out of cocoon, and she's all pissed because her friends are noticing him now, and
she's eating salad. She's still eating that McDonald's and shit.
She getting upset. She laying on the bed, putting her body shape her own, upset because his shirt hanging a little bit better than him, you know.
And they might have started their little weight loss journey together, and men lose weight faster than women do.
And she quit.
Absolutely.
That's true.
And she quit.
And on top of that, there's a systematic issue where society divides black relationships. So there's always a competition.
And let's keep it real. All men be like, if she gain weight, I'm leaving her. So she's being fluctuating with this weight loss, weight gain. All of it is the same in the sense that it's changing that person.
So what y'all just did was turn this dude gay tendencies around on her.
You peeped that, Joe? You peeped that?
Yeah.
For sure, cuz, for sure.
All right.
Hey, all right. Well, check this out. That was Cat's Corner. Great job as always. The last Cat's Corner of the year. Great job as always, Cat. We'll be probably play this again on the best of 2018. That's what we'll be doing for the next 3 weeks.
Big Dawg's Country Rap Tune of the Week. Big Dawg's Country Rap Tune of the Week.
It's your boy Big Dawg, and I'm going inside the cave with Big Dawg's Country Rap Tune.
Inside the cave.
You want answers?
Cleese Report.
I want the truth.
The Cleese Report with Roland on Inside the Cave.
You can't handle the truth.
Check this out. Before we get to to tell the truth, this will be the last Cleese Report of the year. This is the last Cleese Report of the year. And we usually, for those that don't know how we do the Cleese Report, I usually bring a hot take, Roland fact checks it, and we go from there. Usually
prepare. By the way, just as a side note, I have no idea what this guy's getting ready to say.
That's right. That's going to make it even better.
Nuttier than a fruitcake, so that means I got to come off the cuff.
I'm talking about, we're going to break down the whole system and how the whole system is set up for you to fail. Right now, I build trucks. I build a truck that goes 185 miles per hour. There's nowhere in the world where you can drive 185 miles per hour. So why do I build a truck that goes 185 miles per hour? It's because if you don't, it's to dare you to speed. Why do they want you to speed? So you can get the police to pull you over. Why do they want the police to pull you over? So they can have a reason to have lawyers, so they can have a reason to have judges, so they can having a reason to have big government. This whole system is set up for you to fail. Just like this, you have to pay taxes. So if you have to pay taxes, why is there incentives and accountants to help you cheat on your taxes? Why is that? You want to know why? Because they need to have that so they can have a system called the IRS. If they don't have the IRS, that's jobs. That's called the economy. They like to look at this as big government. All this shit is set up for you to fail. The whole system is fucked up and it's built to keep you under. That's the Cleves Report this week.
Dude, you got to be the dumbest motherfucker on the planet.
True. What happened to like just like it's a business?
Me sometimes how your fucking brain works. I don't know if you drunk or high. Which is it?
Both.
All right, so first and foremost, I used to do a little trick when I was younger. Every vehicle I had, I used to test to see how fast it goes on the highway. There's a couple places in PA where you can get your vehicle up like top speed without like really risking life and limb, right?
There's nowhere in America where you can go 185 miles per hour legally.
Can I finish? Is the floor not mine?
All right, go ahead. I'll start.
So to really explain, you said in the world, first of all, so now you're trying to change your statement.
He said America.
He said America this time, but when he was going through that bullshit, he said nowhere in the world. Okay, don't try to back him up now, Sly. Shut the fuck up. It's my floor.
Well, I know the Autobahn. I ain't know it. You talk. Okay. You can.
Yeah, there's a bunch of places in the world where, and I don't need to fucking name them. Y'all look them up. There's a couple places where there is no speed limit, right?
Yeah.
Now, posted 185, you absolutely right. There's nowhere where there's a posting of 185. Second, I don't know what department you work in, but every vehicle in America, I believe, I can't be right, and you work for the auto company, so you would know better than me. But like I said, like 3 or 4 of my vehicles in a row, I tested them to see how fast they go. And as a matter of fact, I had a 2005 Mercedes-Benz C2 compressor Sport. Now, each vehicle that I tested, once I hit a certain speed, it shut the engine down, which that is called a governor. So just because you have a clock, a speedometer that reads 185, that doesn't even mean that vehicle goes 185. I had 185 posted on my Mercedes. You can only get that up to 130, and I know for a fact because I got it up to 130. I had a Grand Am. It had 110. Once you hit 100, that bitch shut down. So what I'm saying is that while you're elusive, conspiracy plan about taxation and laws and lawyer, all that shit sounds good, but that's a whole bunch of other shit. Not the fucking speed limit, man. Shut up.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna add one thing to that, man.
Yes, please.
You do know you're talking to a guy that don't even know what part he put on the car, right?
Hey, dog, I put the whatchamacallit on the whatchamacallit.
Hey, all I think you know is you take something out of the box and he taking a torque wrench.
Put the whatchamacallit on.
The dude that didn't know how to jump a battery on his own damn car. Motherfucker say ground the cable. This motherfucker put the ground cable on the ground, like he grounds the cable.
You lying? You lying? Stop it.
I put the whatchamacallit on.
These motherfuckers say, no, you gotta ground the negative. This motherfucker dropped the negative post down on the ground.
Hey, come to think of it, man, I don't even think he know what truck he builds.
All I want you all to do is just think about that over the next 3 weeks. You guys know that I'm making sense over here. I make plenty of sense.
Tinfoil hat for CB.
Hey, I don't know who need to know this, but you need to find out what truck CB builds and make sure you don't buy that.
You don't buy it.
Especially the one I'm building Friday. You don't want to build them. You don't want to buy them.
Hey, CB, do you got a number, like, the inspector number? You got one of those?
Remove all stock options.
Don't worry, he gonna snitch on himself anyway. He gonna tell anyway.
You don't want to buy shit this week. That's coming out of that plant this week. I'm telling y'all now.
All right. On your spec sticker on this truck, if you see a smiley face
Ladies, let's talk about it. Tell the truth with Sly. Come on, Sly, what we got?
Hey, ladies! It's time for To Tell the Truth. Ladies, let's talk about it with Sly on Inside the Cave.
Hey, hold on. Sly, before you get into this, I want to say that I just put somebody in the group. I had somebody hit me up with very great interest in what was going on in Sly Tell the Truth group, and they was very impressed. They said, please put me in this group. So hopefully you'll have another young lady chiming in from time to time. So yes, Roland does input on the foolishness from time to time.
Okay, shout out to
Thank
Ro.
you very much. Shout out, Ro.
What we talking about, Sly?
I got a couple questions. I guess they for the ladies, but us men and Cat, of course. Cat, especially your input on both of these questions. The first question is, what is your biggest adjustment when you live together with someone? Your biggest adjustment. The second question is, and this was submitted by Dominique again. She threw out another question. Thank you, Dominique, for your contribution. If anybody has a question they want asked on Inside the Cave podcast, Tell the Truth segment, Gmail it to us. Question is, what is the most that you will sacrifice for a relationship? What is the most? Like I'll sacrifice like half of my shoe space closet. Like that's about it.
Well,
I got a lot of this motherfucking shoes, yo.
Nah, they ain't never did that. They ain't never did that. I don't know what you're talking about. Remind me to edit all that he's saying.
Cat, you need me to repeat the questions?
Hell no, don't ask me that silly shit again. I don't want to know. It's silly ass shit, like I feel bad, now I'm in my feelings real quick because I don't even like my auditions don't really make it too far. So I ain't lived with a nigga. Like I provided all my shit for myself. So I don't have like roommates in this bitch. I can't tell you nothing about somebody staying in my space with me. And then as goes for the other question. I can't answer this. That's silly shit. I don't understand none of this shit.
Okay, Kat. Let me ask you another question because you making these ugly ass faces. Would you date a celibate man?
Why not?
Ain't no such thing as a celibate man.
That's a trick question.
It is 100% a celibate man. See, I
religious man.
Well, he got your ass, Cat. You believe that nigga celibate? He got your motherfucking ass.
And that's the thing to it. Like, could you re-ask the second question again?
The second question, what's the most you will sacrifice for a relationship?
Oh, right. That's stupid shit. So, see, the trick to it all is, like, when you're dealing with, I saw a quote the other day that said, divorce is 50-50. Marriage is 100-100.
Ooh.
So if you're in a marriage, it's all about sacrifice. Like, if you've married somebody, you've made a decision that no matter what, this person is it. So it's all a sacrifice. So I can't really understand that question either. What do you mean?
Well, to expand on that, sometimes people put up the parameters like I was suggesting to CB that you have to give up texting and calling your female friends, or spending so much time with other groups.
You don't have to abide by rules like that if you really don't want to be there. Like if you really like her, those rules don't count for you. So you're not worried about any other extra bitches because you really like your bitch.
Right. Because you're creating space for my bitch. Yeah, I'm creating space for my bitch.
Well, technically, that's not necessarily true. I was talking to a guy. We have at my job, just a guy I play softball with. I'm in an office job now. He has an office job. He took me to lunch. We was kicking it, rapping, and he had told me that he had been married for 5 years, and they got a 2-year-old. Now he played college baseball, and then he was playing like high level softball, right? I'm talking about like 3-4 times a week. Now, when they before the baby, they basically was living a single marriage. He would go and do his thing, and when they seen each other, it was like when they like at night, 9 o'clock at night, when they both was in the bed at the same time. And he almost got a divorce after the baby came because he was still trying to live that same life. And she like, man, it's dinner time, 7 o'clock. I'm here stuck with this baby, and you off doing what the fuck you want to do. So that's I think sometimes men miss that conversation or that knowledge that says there's things that you have to give up in order to be in a healthy relationship, a healthy marriage. But there's people
okay. Then I'm gonna avoid all these guys with all these damn emotional baggage issues at all costs, because I'm at a place in my life, and I think women are kind of building themselves to kind of be like, that's all well and good, but are you down with being fake? Like, that's something women want.
Well, he wasn't cheating. Where you get the cheating from?
No. Well, I got cheating because emotionally, your connection with one person is expendable. Meaning, like, you can go to whatever you want, even if you're connected with this person. You're making it as if it's totally cool to have eyes for someone or experiment with others.
But we were talking about softball. We weren't talking about cheating.
No, we weren't talking about softball. You were talking about softball because that's what men tend to do. You only go as far as your knowledge lets you. So if you only stop it where you're comfortable, I'm just punching through and saying like, hey guys, it's totally okay that, you can be. I'm sorry?
No, I hit the thing by accident. Go ahead.
No. I'm just saying like I'm not going that too deep into it in a sense that I'm just saying like it's not about other people. You know what I mean? It's not, if you're connected with that individual, you're connected. That's your person. So if you're with a person and the possibility of somebody else is a parameter of yours, then maybe you and that person aren't seeing the same way. I guess I've never had a fucking husband, so I don't fucking know. I don't know how husbands think.
Yeah,
I would choose my husband to just want me.
But the other situation doesn't have to be a woman. Like I just used the example, it could be an event. It could be hanging out with the guys. So that's a sacrifice that he needs to know he has to make, right?
No, I guess what I'm saying is, as a good woman, there is no sacrifice to be with me.
Huh?
Yeah, that's why you ain't got no husband.
I guess so, because I guess you guys need rules. I'm not trying. Yes, I'm saying like you're an individual and I'm an individual. Yeah. So as an individual, if you're not coming with the same moral compass as I have, then we can't go any further. So that's completely why I don't have I haven't lived with a man. I don't let men in my circle because I don't want to have to be with somebody and have to set parameters like, don't look at other women. That's foolishness to me.
So it's okay if you look at other women.
I'm still struggling with why she keep bringing up other women.
Who hurt you,
doesn't always have to be a woman.
So who hurt you, sis?
What'd you say, Sad?
Yeah, who hurt you, sis? I don't understand. 1 minute we talk about other women, then next thing we talk about hanging out with. See, I don't know if y'all kind of got y'all wires crossed or we just kind of floating on tangents, but bro, for a second I thought you was talking about cheating too. You say they
right. That's what I thought. I'm sorry.
Said it, because when you said they basically lived a single life and they just came home to each other at 9 o'clock, that the way you said it.
No. Okay, my bad. That's not
open relationship.
No. I wasn't saying that. I was saying that their day lives didn't consist of each or their evening after they got off of work. It wasn't about honey, what's for dinner or meeting up and going out together. He had a separate life in the context. He was playing sports and she was hanging with the girls. No, they weren't cheating. My example is that their time wasn't in connection. So what Sly is saying is that when you get together with somebody, there has to be some sacrifices because a single life is not a life together. So if you can't live a single life, not sexually with other people, meaning you can't do your own thing and not.
Yeah, maybe that's the part that doesn't make sense to me. I'm not gonna skip the single life to make a sacrifice. So if I'm gonna be with somebody, the word sacrifice don't got shit to do with it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Kat. I see what you're saying too, Ro. I mean, basically, it seems like Ro's saying that these two people, by the time their day ends, it's like 9 or 10 o'clock at night.
Right.
So they never have time for each other during the day.
Right.
Because he's in the sports and she's in whatever she's into.
They're not
I think what Kat's saying is, you shouldn't have to sacrifice to be with me. You should just want to be with me anyway.
And nobody want to be around nobody.
Okay, I think that's wording.
I'm not saying all the time. That's what I'm saying. I guess what I'm saying is everybody should have hobbies. Everybody should go out and do. Everybody should have their own lives. You are an individual, and you've married an individual. So you should be two separate entities that combine. You shouldn't all of a sudden morph to one disfigured person. You should be two people coming together. So a sacrifice isn't necessary because you made a choice of the individual.
I think
you already knew exactly what you was getting into. So you're not asking him to change what he's doing because you already like what he's doing.
Right, I get that. And I think y'all looking at the word sacrifice as a negative word, and that wasn't my context. So my apologies on the word sacrifice. Gotcha.
So where we at now?
Who knows?
Where we started from, goddamn.
Right.
Well, you got to give up something to be with somebody. That's what Sly is.
Yeah, that's the sacrifice, for the relationship.
No. All right. That's the last tell the truth of 2018. All right.
Hey, is this the last episode of 2018?
Yeah.
Okay, so why is everything you have to say this is the last of 2018? This is the last episode to kind of, I would, understand this is probably the last one of whatever we're doing. Like after everything this is the last to tell the truth. This is the last episode. This is the last episode.
This is the last time Sad's gonna be on it.
Right. Sad ain't gonna show up until February next time. Right.
America will finally have someone to look up to. His name is Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt in the building.
The best segment on the K podcast.
Tell him something, Joe.
When inside the game.
All right, we got this nice little story here from off the internet. And as Roland always say, everything that you find on the internet is true.
Yeah.
True, 100%.
All right, we got this man that got arrested for shoplifting after his job interview.
Yeah, I see.
As a man was arrested for shoplifting after his job interview at Kohl's. After the interview, he walked over to the shoe department in Kohl's and found a nice pair of Nikes that he liked without a security tag. Went to his car and grabbed him a Kohl's bag. Came back in while the loss prevention people was watching him. I guess he didn't know they was watching him though. And he put the shoes in the bag. So he walked up to the customer service desk, walked back to the shoe department, saw that the people wasn't there, grabbed him a couple pairs of shoes worth $80 and $70 and walked off. So that story prompted me to think of, what would I use my 5-finger discount if I did a job interview?
Yeah. Come on, Joe. Don't let me down, Joe.
And the only thing that really came to mind was probably the porn shop.
Yeah,
that's exactly
what I'm thinking. Yeah.
With Bitch Slide Me Down Part 1 and 2.
And Joe, I'm glad you mentioned that because I forgot that request. I forgot to bring you back that midget porn from Jamaica. I couldn't find that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good shit, Joe. That's good shit.
So do we all get to say where we would job interview?
Yeah. What would you take some from, bro?
All right, mine would be Best Buy. and I would probably get snatch a PS5.
Oh, PS5. They don't have PS5.
Yeah, well, when I get the job, they will.
I would say the Skybox Strip Club. I know what I'm gonna steal out of that money.
Some pussy.
Goddamn right.
Ain't that called rape?
Right, you gonna do 5 to 10, motherfucker.
All right, remind me to edit that.
CB somewhere at the strip clubs where they don't get nude.
Oh shit.
They go to the strip club, yeah. I walk up out of there with all the money on the floor.
Ooh, them nasty dollars.
Shit, they
Hey, you
spend
take
the
them
same.
nasty dollars, take them to the bank and turn them into clean dog. Goddamn it.
Ain't no money.
That money spend the same, dirty or clean.
Hell
You know
yeah.
they say on all the old bills, there's like a bunch of cocaine on them. they all test positive for coke. You ever hear that?
Yeah.
Say what?
I'm gonna Google that shit. There's like some saying that like before they start printing new money, like all that old money, they was like 85% of the bills got cocaine on them.
Cocaine residue, yeah.
Yeah, cocaine residue. That shit crazy. That's why you should never put money in your mouth. And PSA, strippers, never let a man stick a 20 in your coochie. You get yeast infection that way. Just trying to help.
Hey man, can we close down the show for the night?
You don't want to say what you're still scared?
I don't want to say nothing else.
He done stole enough in his lifetime.
That shit he done stole for real.
I'm gonna put a PSA behind you, please. Bitch, don't let a nigga put a test paper in your coochie either. Don't let him put a receipt either. Like, no paper in the pussy is good at all.
About an IOU.
Don't put a Coke bottle in there either.
Don't put nothing. They don't put nothing in there. That's just a guess. But if you're gonna put something, don't put no paper. According to Cleve, don't put
Don't put your hand in there all the way up to your wrist.
Hold on, time out. Is she doing that?
I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do y'all one. I'm gonna go to bat for y'all. I'm gonna go into NBC, ABC, Fox, somebody television station, and link up on a Wednesday night at probably 7:00 when we start recording, and we gonna go live across all the streams. We going live. I'm gonna steal some airtime.
There you go, Sly.
I'm stealing airtime.
That's why I got Sly on this show.
At least we can get on. Hey, you might get some time after that.
Yeah,
but
we'll get some time.
But
that GoFundMe page gonna be popping.
Hey, I want to send a big shout out to Kat for sticking through our foolishness all the way to 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock your time.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that. I think this is the first show in a long time. She done made it all the way to the end.
As a matter of fact, I do, since we're about to wrap this show up for the last show of 2018, I just want to say, man, the last few months have been just dope, man. When we first started Inside the Cave, I had 3 guests that I just wanted to start the show with. And two out of those 3 finally came on this year, like it was in the past month or last month or something like that. Like, and look how big and how much we expanded. We just a mom and pop show, man. So I just want to say, man, Inside the Cave is growing. Got some news about advertisement earlier today. I'm telling you, man, like, you're growing, man. It's just steady growing. So 2018, I didn't see 2018 being this big of a year, but it's been a good year, man. Great guests all throughout the year, man. Show been good.
And I gotta add on to that, man. If y'all gonna steal our shit, at least shout us out, because I hear a lot of shit out there that we talked about first. I'm not saying that we can't.
And it's not just the fact that we talked about it first; it's the way we talked about it.
Right?
Like, you just go steal the whole thing, huh? The whole. Like, God damn, just take everything. Shit.
Somebody's producers and shit is sneaking on the show.
Real. Shout out to the Gossip and Heifers though.
No doubt.
Shout out to them.
I'm still waiting for. I don't know if they listen to the show religiously, but if they catch this one, I'm still waiting for my invite to the show by myself.
I don't think they fucking with you, Cleve.
Yeah, I don't think they fucking with you, Cleve.
Yeah, you want
Not you.
Like,
Not you, Cleve.
you want to go on, don't you?
Yeah, we still ain't heard
Yeah.
the part where you said
Yeah.
good about us. We still ain't heard that part on that show.
They edited that shit out.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Hold on, time out. Don't blame them because they actually edit.
That's what Cat said.
We probably got a show worth of tape of CB going to remind me to edit that out.
Yeah, that's what hey, if you got time, go through all of the shows in 2018 and fucking just all in a row, you saying that shit. I bet you that's at least an hour.
At least an hour of remind me to edit that out.
All right. Well, no Valley Veil this week. No International D either. So, Sid, leave us on a positive note for 2018. Oh, anybody got New Year's resolution? What we doing? New Year's resolution. Give me a New Year's resolution. Cat, give me a New Year's resolution.
I ain't making no damn. That's my resolution. I ain't fucking with resolutions. Fuck all that.
You got a goal for 2019?
Not at all. I'm a fluctuate and change. I'm gonna be ready for whatever in 2019. I'm not gonna give myself no rules.
I said a goal.
What is it with you and rules?
I'm not giving myself any of them either. I'm not giving myself no goal. Why would I do that? I'm gonna be me and see what happens. I'm tired.
Well, being you, Cat, got you single in that motherfucking kitchen right now. You better set up a goal for 2019.
Don't listen to him, Cat.
That's the way I want you to be, baby. That's the way I want it to be. According to everybody on the internet, I'm broke as shit and don't have no man. That's the way I want it to be.
No, that's not true.
Hold on. Says the nigga single in the motherfucking man cave, like drinking Cooper's hot, nigga.
That's Sly, nigga. I'm Sly, and I said,
nah.
Yeah, don't insult me like that.
Yeah,
he got to take all his dates on trips because he can't. They all from the same circle, so you got to take them out of town in order to hang out with them.
I used to blindfold chicks and take them to my apartment so they would never know how to get to my place.
So did Jeffrey Dahmer.
That's a true fucking story. That's a true fucking story.
God damn, you just got compared to a nigga that's eating niggas.
So Jeffrey Dahmer.
No, fuck that. You ain't finna be riding up on my apartment.
You damn right, I ain't riding up on shit. I'm standing in my goddamn kitchen as you said.
I know it ain't gonna be your first time with no blindfold on. Okay?
You like them riding up on you, and then you put them in your trunk. Like, yeah, we going out of town, bitch. We in the Bahamas this weekend, inside the cave, live Jamaica.
Hey, said in
private.
But Ice Cube had more amps. Get in, bitch.
What fucking bands is this? Oh my
God. Sid,
I ain't never heard nobody single ripping on a nigga single. That's some new shit to me.
I miss Cedric. Gonna talk about his ass some more.
Sid, we ain't got no belly this week, man. So leave us on a positive note for 2018, Sid.
Go ahead.
Say something positive.
Hey, I got a New Year's resolution though. I'm gonna show up for the first show of the New Year.
That's the what day is it?
According to said, it's gonna be President's Day weekend.
It's actually gonna be the second. So basically, the third, you're gonna have broken your New Year's resolution.
No, we not going again to the 9th.
The 9th?
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be the 10th.
So we got 2 days up.
Cool, because I don't go on vacation again until the 12th.
Hey, Sly, tell the truth, man. You selling pussy, ain't you? Ain't no one hell this nigga. This nigga be on more trip. Nigga, he's out of town every twice a quarter.
Hey man,
somebody leave us in Veli's absence. Somebody leave us on a positive note.
Don't drop the soap in 2019.
I thought we was doing resolutions, man.
We got a resolution. Well, give me a resolution.
Nigga, talk about us a positive note. We ain't never did nothing positive on the show.
Right.
Well, Veli used to do Veli.
Veli turned square on us, man. That's all.
Yeah. You're right about that. I don't know, man. Remind me to edit that. I don't know what's wrong with that nigga.
Hey, y'all better come back and listen next year on phone now.
She tired of her foolishness. She's fine.
Goals for 2019. Another Chicago marathon on deck for me. 2019, fourth marathon in 4 years.
Nice.
On the positive note, and said you ain't got no positive note. I got something to say positive.
Hey, hold on, Big Dawg.
I'm going to remove all the negative bullshit and all the negative people. I'm leaving their ass in 2018.
So you leaving the show?
Shots
fit the description, goddamn. Consider your ass left behind.
You must be leaving inside the cave, nigga.
to all the cavers out there, people make mistakes. Everybody make mistakes, and it's not uncommon. You can always make a wrong turn and still get to the right destination. And let me leave you with this.
Unless there's a fork in the road.
Hold on, before you leave the positive note, let me just give my resolution.
I didn't get mine. Go ahead.
Hey, let me get mine too.
In private.
I am going to be.
I'll give mine in private.
I am going to be a better man for the sisters out there. I am going to represent the sisters better in 2019. I'm going to do more for the sisters. Yeah, that's my resolution. Do more for the sisters. And by the way, I made a comment last year about women in the workplace. I take that back because we had a Christmas party today and we don't got no women out of apartment. You talking about a jailhouse Christmas party. We ain't had no napkins, no sanitizer, no tablecloths, nothing, man. Those sisters last year, they had the place decked out. I used to get pissed off about it, but now that I see what it's like not having women in the workplace, I'm gonna be better. I promise you, ladies.
Y'all was eating on that brown paper towel shit?
Yeah, man. Shit.
Yeah, man.
How the fuck you ran out of mustard? Ran out of mustard, ran out of mayonnaise. We ran out. I'm like, come on, man. We got a team of 30 people and you bring one container. Like, come on, man. It's just men. That's what men do. So yeah, I'm gonna be better, ladies. All right, bro. What's your New Year's resolution?
All right, for the cave, my New Year's resolution is to go into and come out of 2019 without any crazy harebrained schemes. I'm done with the tinfoil hat. I'm calming down, and I'm going to try to be a legitimate host for 2019.
Man, you need to leave the show with Dawg then.
Oh shit.
Man, bro, I thought you was going. Hey, bro, I thought you was going to tell him, bro. I thought you was going to let the cat out the bag. I guess you're going to wait till 2019, huh?
And I had so many conversations with CB. I have no idea what the fuck he talking about.
No, you know what we're talking about, man. What your goal is? What you going to be doing for the community?
Which is what?
Office, man. Office.
Oh, no. I'm back. Oh, all right. Let me share this and then we can get out of here. All right. So after months and months, no, this is real talk. After months and months of ridicule on this show and my non-voting stance and my frustration with some activism that I've been doing in my community, I had decided to reconsider the political realm, and I was going to run for mayor. But my life with my daughters and my small business would suffer greatly, and I just feel like it may not be best for me to go down, as quickly as 2020 down that realm. But this mayor is a so-called Democrat, and he's killing the Lower East Side where it's predominantly black. And it's pissing me off, and I even considered running for mayor. And I actually have some white support who would back me. It's crazy. So I had shared that with CB, and it was pretty deep. But I just kind of really backtracked off that CB because it would be an immense pressure on my family and my business. And I'm trying to make my business successful and dedicating that type of time with a full-time job. It would really be a great burden on my family.
Oh, okay.
All right. Like that 10-4 hat that made you sweat all your fucking brain cells out.
Hey man, can you imagine if Ro would have ran for all?
Can you imagine Ro trying to motivate motherfuckers to go vote when he been against voting?
All they gotta do is download Inside the Cave. would have heard Rose and be like, man, fuck out of here.
Look.
Nigga would have had one vote, and he would have voted for himself. Goddamn, that'd have been it.
Hey,
he wouldn't even have that because he don't vote.
Hey, dog. He would have lost by one vote because he didn't vote for himself because he don't vote.
No, we actually had a game plan for that. We actually was going to campaign on that and saying how activism changed my mind, which that's what happened. I mean, that's legitimate. That's really what happened, man. It plucked my heartstrings, and I felt like there's no other way to beat this fucking system than within. So that's what I was going to. I was going to tell the truth. I was going to say I was not a voter. I hadn't voted for a long time, and this system made me so like we was going to get in front of that. Like there was a game plan, but I digress. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off on that. You can edit that out if you want, but I just wanted to share that at least with the group that I was.
We're gonna be talking about this shit in 2019.
I'm cool. Hey, I'm cool with that though, dog. Like I said, I admit when I'm wrong. I'm not saying that I'm totally wrong. I said I still have some beliefs in. It's frustrating in that system because no matter what you do, man, it seems like no matter who the fuck's in there, you can't get nothing done. Man, like you just don't know what's going on in this fucking city, man. They're tearing down this fucking bridge, and it's really hurting these kids in this community.
All right, Sly, go ahead and leave us on a positive note.
The final word by St. Andrew. Message.
The positive note to end 2018, like Sid said, for the final Inside the Cave show. It's a little quote from Mary Ann Redmacher. As we work to create light for others, we naturally light our own way. With that being said, I'd like to say thank y'all, Ro, Sid, Joe, Cat, Cuz, Big Dawg, International D, all the guests that came on in 2018. CB, good luck to y'all. Blessings to everybody. Get them goals in 2019, and I'll see y'all in a few weeks.
What's up? Good shit.
Said.
Good shit.
Yep.
All right, niggas, I gotta take the trash out.
Damn, dog, I thought you were gonna say we'll catch y'all ass next year.
I mean, shit. Come on, 2019 with your funk ass. Waiting on you all year.
Roll them dice.
Inside the Cave.
You did say you wanted to be in, right?
Thank you for listening to Inside the Cave. Get the latest Cave Crush and Inside the Cave gear at cavecrushshop.com.
Yeah, this is T-Call, but Football's wanted me to come down and help them blow something up. So if you're with that, let's kick that. Yeah, you look good, but can you cook good? Can you read?
Thought-provoking ignorance with special guests and cave crushes. Inside the Cave. Inside the Cave. 3 Lee Films.
You did say you wanted to be in, right?